Hello, goddesses. Happy
Ooh.
goddess chat. I'm coming to you from the
From the universe.
from the universe. I'm hanging on the stars. Actually, a few days ago, we had like 6 planets all lined up. Yeah, couldn't really see it without some help, but I got up as
Help.
early in the morning as I could. Yeah, without some help. I saw a few of them.
Yeah,
Kind of
awesome.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we are happy to be back with you all this week. We took a pause last week, and we're actually going to take a pause again next week. But we're going to talk about our goddess of the month today, and then in 2 weeks we'll combine our chats for next week and the following together. And with that, I'll pass it over to you.
Yeah. All right. Well, this month we are talking about Hestia. And Hestia is the Greek goddess of hearth and home. And prior to our recording this, we were having a little laugh about the various things that are going on in our homes right now and how we might need to do a little house cleaning and reorganizing and getting
boundary setting.
right, because most of us live with other people. uh, and we just want to enjoy that space and be comfortable in it, and also she reminds us to be comfortable in our bodies, basically, like comfortable with ourselves as we are. And once again, I was talking to you earlier about a woman that does retreats and workshops and things about embodiment and how to just be like in your body as it is now. Let's just embrace it, be it, and honor it. And so I'm thinking with Hestia, this month would be an interesting exploration of all things home, and our external and our internal, and what we can do about that.
And I love the connection between the body and your house. I remember long ago when your house is in order on the in your home, then there's
I always say outer order, inner calm. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
And so it's always an interesting observation of where we are when we kind of look at our surroundings and how we're set up, and whether it's a peaceful and inviting space or it's feeling chaotic, and how that affects, right? In addition to that, in relation to observing the body, and the joy of where you are. I'm co-creating a retreat in Puerto Rico with another beautiful goddess friend of ours, dear Laura, and we went down for an exploratory journey to just kind of figure out what we're going to do there. And she took me to this waterfall that you can walk into and have it pour over you. It was such an amazing experience, and it was interesting because I cannot recall the last picture of that I have posted or shared in public from my waist to my knees showing. And she took several pictures of me as I was coming in, walking into the waterfall, standing under it, coming out of it. And I actually have this one that I posted where I was like, like my face was so animated. It was really entertaining. But so I posted these pictures and just was like, this is so magical to see. And it didn't occur to me until about, a day later. I was like, oh, I totally posted myself in a bathing suit.
Unheard of.
And so there was this awareness of I'm finding comfort in my body that I haven't had before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a large part of that has to do with how I'm caring for it, and recognizing that it's really more about feeling good in my body exactly where I'm at, and being at peace with that.
Yeah, that is something I think a lot of women, well, and men too, can relate to. There's always something that we want to change that we're not comfortable with. I mean, you look at some people that have what we would think the perfect body, and they've got something to complain about. Um, I had a podcast episode uh, with a beautiful human who was talking about the perfect beach body and how they were just not ready to reveal. They didn't want to even take their shirt off. And what does that mean? Yeah, I think about that waterfall and how, I mean, when you feel water flowing on all parts of your body, you're just like all of a sudden aware of it all, right? And but how luxurious that must have felt to be under that water. I saw that photograph, and you just looked like you were just in such joy and in the moment. So that is what I think we all want to experience, right?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to this month and exploring, especially that outer order, inner calm. That's always something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And just recognizing that, the heart is the center of the home, right? The hearth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is you see these images of the hearth,
Exactly.
part of the home, right? So it's I think it'll be an interesting exploration for us to have, and we'd love to hear what your own feelings and thoughts are on home order and body love and care, and let's see where it takes us this month.
Sounds beautiful. Thank you so much for spending time with us, goddesses. We love it.
And we will see you soon. Namaste.